What's going on, everybody? So I am so incredibly excited. I have been waiting for this for quite some time now, but the band Eranaës, which is the side slash solo project of Stefan Lip from Second Rain, hence all of the Second Rain merch. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I'm just absolutely rocking it. He's the main man of Second Rain, and if y'all didn't listen to the album they released last year, Gravity, you gotta give it a listen. It's so good, like melodic rock. It's really, really great. But we're not here to talk about Second Rain. I mean, granted, I'm representing the Second Rain here, but we're here to talk about Stefan's solo project, brand new. This is the very first single here. And the name of this song is After the Rain. And not only is it Stefan Lip of Second Rain, whose project this is, but for this song, he also got Margarita Monet on guest vocals. She's from Edge of Paradise. Check out that band if you haven't heard of them before. And he also got Sherinian guest keyboard. So, I mean, this is just an all-star lineup here. It's just packed with talent. And I just couldn't be more stoked. I know he's been working on this for quite some time now. And yeah, like I said, I've been waiting a while for this, but enough business. Let's just give this a listen, shall we? I'm kind of nervous because, all the anticipation, you wait for something for so long, and then, I'm going to listen to it, and then that's that. You know what I mean? Like, I can continue to listen to the song, of course, and enjoy it if it's good, of course. But yeah, it's like that anticipation that something you're really looking forward to, and then it comes and goes, and then there you are on the other side, just kind of like, man, I remember waiting forever for that, and now it's been like it's going to be this time next year, and I'll be like, man, I remember when I was waiting for that song. After the rain, and here we are a year later, and it's been out, or, it'll be 2 albums down the line of Eranaës, and it'll be like, I remember I was waiting for that first single. But now he's got 2 albums, a worldwide tour going on, and all that stuff. He's on Oprah, but we'll remember this moment right here, always. We won't forget it. Anywho, let's give this bad boy a listen, shall we? Kind of feel like a movie director with like the headphones and the cap and all that stuff. Good stuff. All right, Rangers, go.
The words unspoken inside.
Wow, that song was quite intense, but I gotta say, that was, I don't think I've ever been in the credits for anything, and Stefan put me there under the special thanks grouping, Power Metal Ranger. How sick is that? Thank you, Stefan. That's just so sick, so sick. I just truly appreciate that big time. But yeah, so first of all, I want to talk about the video. I really think they did a great job with this video. It's very engaging. You're kind of watching it while listening to the music, trying to figure out what's going on. And I love how it's not like static. It's not just in one location. It's not just like in the parking garage or it's just like in the one spot, but the kids are kind of traveling, through these different areas, through these different locations. I also really like too how when Stefan is doing the vocals, it's the little boy kind of going around trying to avoid, these weird people that who knows what their agenda is or whatnot. That one dude though, he looked like he was ready for a good old fashioned deep dive. So I got to find out where he shops because he was decked out in some good scuba gear it looked like. But yeah, and then when Margarita Monet started singing, it showed this little girl kind of going around, and then eventually the two kids met up and continued on their journey, and just some really great imagery in there, and I just really liked it because it was it felt meaningful, and like I said, it had some great imagery in there, and it wasn't in your face or anything. You kind of can just follow along. You're just kind of following along with these kids as they're going, through their journey here. So I really like that. And I bet the song itself, first of all, I guess the vocals, oh man, I've forgotten how much I missed Stefan's vocals. He's just got such a great voice, man. And in this song, like, he added like a little extra grit to it. I believe it's been a little while, honestly, since I've listened to the Second Rain album, Gravity. I just have so many new stuff that I have to try to keep up with it. I have very little downtime to actually listen to stuff that, like, go back and re-listen to things and whatnot. I'm kind of just always having to move forward. But oh man, he was really hitting some of those notes and the vocal delivery, like with just this grit and this edge, and he just got such a great voice. I just love his vocals, so that was just awesome. Hearing him again, and just I feel like his delivery on this song had a little bit more of an edge to it than on the Second Rain songs, but I could be wrong, but I really liked that. I really enjoyed that. Really knocked it out of the park. And then, of course, Margarita Monet, lent her fantastic vocal talents here as well. And in particular, I think her voice really shined. I mean, the verses were good, of course, but that felt a little more reserved. Like she wanted to break out and just really, kind of start really wailing and whatnot. Whereas the verses, they were felt like she was a little bit contained there in the verses. But then when the chorus hit, oh man, she was able to let loose. It just was so good. It just hit so hard, so impactful, and just sounded phenomenal. And then also is just an excellent choice having her kind of do the vocals there kind of in the bridge before the crazy keyboard solo, because she really added to that atmosphere that they were kind of creating there in the bridge, just kind of like yeah, what's the word I'm trying to think? It was just moody and kind of atmospheric, and she has that way about doing her voice during moments like that where it almost sounds like ethereal. You know what I mean? Like it's like kind of crossing through, like her voice is like crossing through various planes, of existence or whatnot, and you're kind of hearing it as it's going through our current, universe or whatnot. So it really was a great choice there to add to the ambiance, the mood, the feeling of the song, and then that keyboard solo. I mean, Lord have mercy. I mean, it's Derek Sherinian, so let's be honest. It, it was gnarly to say the least. Really, really great. Really kind of broke up the song well, um, and then it came back in strong. And I liked it. It was very, very brief. The one thing that I would say vocally that I'm kind of torn on it because I love how kind of went against expectations a bit because you had Stefan do the verses and chorus, and then Margarita came in with the verses, but then she also did her own chorus. And you know, typically, I think if that happens, if you have the main vocalist do the verses and then the chorus, and then you have the guest vocalist come in, usually they don't also get their own chorus. Usually it's the main vocalist comes back in for the chorus, or they both sing the chorus in tandem, something along those lines. But here, they both like equally kind of got the parts, and then Margarita even got the bridge there. Um, and then towards the end, very, very brief moments. I like how they, kind of did a line, and then a line, and then a line, and then kind of together. But it's like I was craving for a little bit more of them both together because the very brief moments that were there, it sounded really, really great. Their two voices together just sounded really, really nice. And I would have liked to have been able to explore that just a little bit more, the dynamics between them both together. But again, I mean, I'm asking for my cake and wanting to eat it too, because what we got was just a treat already. But it's like we got a little taste of the two of them at the same time, and it was like, oh man, like a little bit more, please. But still, I think it was expertly done. The decisions, to have the different vocalists sing at the different spots, and the way that was all arranged was just really, really great. And the song, the arrangement of the song was really, really solid. Everything sounded really well produced and mixed and all of that stuff. I liked the guitar a lot. There's some really, really great moments with the guitar. This song's going to take multiple listens for me to fully appreciate it, because I'm not going to lie to y'all's face and say that I heard every nuance in here, or I can really break down the guitar or the drums, because in all honesty, that kind of took a little bit of a backseat because I was just too excited to hear all of the vocals in the song and the keyboard. So it's like that's kind of what my mind was focusing on, even like subconsciously, because I wanted to hear like everything. But yeah, it's just difficult on the first listen, so I got kind of carried away just really listening to the vocals and all that stuff. But from what I could gather, I really liked the guitar style, and the way that it kind of it like served, from what I can recollect while listening to the song. It really had this nice layer, kind of like this background layer, almost like a not an ambient sound, but just like this background like bass sound that just kind of gave the song, just its feeling, its vibe. With the keyboards really adding like the flavors and that, whatnot. But the guitar, it kind of just sounded like it was almost like this like this pulsing energy kind of in the background, almost like when you hear like static noise behind something. It's like that it was something there like in the background, kind of, that was kind of pushing along the song. I'll have to listen to it again, but just the tone of the guitar, it kind of gave me that kind of vibe, like like a static noise, or like a TV that's kind of, like the kind of sound. So it's almost like it's what do they call that? Like there's, but yeah, it was just kind of like this sound that was kind of in the background that you kind of heard but like didn't hear, and it was kind of like pushing the song forward. Like there was these layers to the music and the sound. But Yeah, and the drumming was really, really great, courtesy of the drummer from the band, the folk metal band Elvati, which I'm a big fan of actually too. So yeah, just all around great musicianship. I just like the style of the song quite a bit, and the chorus, it was nice and hard hitting and catchy. Like especially, I love that little after the rain part where it's almost like a little bit of a choir sort of, it's just like this little extra bit kind of in between the main lines and whatnot, just to add a little extra flavor and, like a group of people kind of, singing this. So, yeah, really, really, really great stuff. Definitely worth the wait, because when you're looking so forward to something, you get a little nervous sometimes. Like, am I getting my expectations like way too high? Like, but no, this is really, really great stuff. I enjoyed it a lot. It was quite the journey of a song, just the way it was put together and arranged. And again, the vocals were top notch. The keyboard, of course, was top notch, and just all the musicianship. Really hope he continues with this side project because this is a heck of a great start. First song, and right off the rip here, he's hitting a home run, and this is a song that I think folks are going to want to jump back into and really, really, um, you know, pay attention to all the little nuance and especially with the music video and really pick apart the lyrics and see what's going on. It's got that kind of feel to it, that song. So, yeah, I think this is something folks are really going to be digging. Um, yeah, and like I said, I really hope that this is just the start of, some more stuff for the band Eranaës. So yeah, here's to looking forward to more, and I really, really dug this song. Congrats, Stefan, for your first song uh, with your side project. And yeah, looking forward to more. Let me know, everybody, in the comments down below what you thought of this bad boy here. And yeah, and how cool was it seeing Power Metal Ranger in the credits? I tell you what, that's something. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of that there and put it up on the refrigerator so my family can see and look at my accomplishments, my one of very few accomplishments in life. So, anywho, I'll scribble a little Power Metal Ranger stick figure on there. Oh man, it'll be so great, right up there on the fridge. Anywho, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll catch you next time, Ranger. Out.